Welcome to the Church of the Pokemon. It is a new month. It is time to get your pledges in, or the Jesus won't love you no more. I am the Holy Writ of Pokemon, the Rock Out of Podcasting, Charlotte Fall. And I don't know any other position other than the Pope of Pokemon, Joseph _R. How you doing, Joe?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Oh, I clipped the crap out of that. That's okay,
so maybe you should get that Elgato XLR. It has clip protection built into it.
I'm eyeballing it because my soundboard,
too.
The soundboard that I have inside baseball, everybody, just quickly, it doesn't do my ears right. Like, I've got the headphones cranked up, I've got them boosted, and no matter what I do, I cannot get it right in my ears so I can modulate my voice on the microphone because it's just always quiet. Yet, if we have these settings set right, my recording's always loud. So anyway, that is not what I call to talk about, Joe. I've got some surprises for you tonight. You know, I got a little froggy and did a few things, but you'll see. You'll see.
Now I'm curious. Have you been messing with the website?
No. that would actually mean I did some work. No. But all right. So we got some cool stuff going on. But Joe, we're here to talk about the Holy Order of the Pokemon and all its knights and what they've done this week to convert others to catch them all. And that's our experience of the week. Wow, Kurt is just desperate for an award, isn't he, man? He's like putting up billboards all over LA. Vote for my title. Get me that Oscar for the title.
One might say it's ubiquitous.
I'll tell you that. I'll give him a good shout out. Love this week in MCU, and I'm catching up on their recordings of the Moon Knight episodes where they break it down. And usually, and I'll do
this. The finale was last night.
I haven't seen it yet.
So you don't know that they pulled a Thanos and the moon just crashes into everything. He whips it around like a yo-yo.
He's like, Sue. Why is there a dirty Eevee on the moon? Shut up. Just go with it. Oh my God. So no, I did not know that, but I look forward to seeing how he whips that moon around and smashes it in. But Joe, what has your experiences? Oh, well, let me finish saying it. This week in MCU, go check him out. VOByKurt, all great stuff. All right. So Joe, what have been your experiences of the week?
So this week, I got into a bunch of raids, actually. Kangaskhan raids. Mega Kangaskhan has been out and about, and I participated some in Raid Day and all that jazz. So that was fun. And then other than that, just been catching random stuff here and there. The flying Pikachu. I know your favorite Pikachu that's a little different.
If they would only give me the Red Ryder BB gun in the game, then I'd like that Pikachu.
You're gonna shoot the balloons, pop,
yes!
pop, woo! Pikachu!
Or I'm gonna put his eye out. Either way, I'm good.
Oh man, it's got dark real quick.
Where's Scory Pie when you need him? I need to shoot some darts at that dude. Yeah, I've been catching rando stuff. I got into a few. I got invited to the elusive Paul Puck raids, and it is not easy to get that invite. And when you do, you better jump on it because those rooms fill up like that, man. Everybody wants to raid with Paul, and I got in on one, and then it's like, you know what? I'll return the favor and send him an invite because there's a local Kangaskhan or something going on that I can invite him to. I don't no. It's a local Mega Latios.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And so I was like, I'll invite him to that and some other people. Unfortunately, I think one person showed up. And I was like, yeah, I'm not raiding this with two people. Then I got out and realized the reason Paul didn't show up was because he was already inviting me to another raid. I was trying to get in because there was time. And it's like, nope, raid lobby's full. I'm like, oh, you got to get up. When Paul of the House Puck calls your name, you better be ready to go. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, that Mega Latios and Latios raids, you don't mess with those. You need in order to play it safe, you need like 8 people in the raid. So
yeah,
and we'll talk about we've got a Floor Cacao's
we got a lot of stuff
later,
going on in the game this week.
We'll talk about
so. As part of your experience, I'm assuming you're going to talk about how you Mega Evolve something eventually.
I did Mega Evolve. So part of the current quest line said to Mega Evolve a Blastoise because that's what I chose, and I think you ended
I chose that one too.
Choosing Blastoise too. So I Mega Evolved a Blastoise. You can now increase the Mega level of this Pokemon. Tap to view the Mega level.
Pokemon, gotta blow them all. Stuff the food down their face. Make it. All right, I'll stop now.
New bonus. I mean, there's a bunch of text right here in there. Rest period, catch bonus, blah, 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 blah.
So for the podcast,
level.
Joe's actually trying to level up the Mega level of Blastoise. And there's 5 screens of information on that?
Yeah, I just went right through it. We're going to play it by ear because I don't really care about Mega level. But I probably should because of all you do get quite a few bonuses and stuff from it. But I've got I've got a little over 6 days before I can Mega Evolve them again for free. So I think because I Mega Evolved him yesterday, so I think it's 7-day rest period in between Mega Evolves.
All right, here's my prediction already as I was interrupting as you were talking. Here's my prediction. We're going to see a headline come out in the next week or 2 or 3, whenever they do their next update on the official Pokemon Go sites and Twitters and all that, saying, Flying Pikachu was the best. We had so many people catch him. Yes, because you're making it mandatory. I just logged in to see what the new stuff was on the holy crap. Come on, man. Today
all the stuff on the holy crap.
Yeah, there's your title. All the stuff from the holy crap. Catch 10 Pikachu and catch 30 flying type. Which, by the way, floating Pikachu is not a flying type, which is the biggest float I've ever heard. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. You know, if you put balloons on him, he's a flying type now. Yeah, I actually do predict. I actually do predict that we're going to see some kind of BS spin on. Oh, people love that floating Pikachu. No, you made it mandatory to have to catch 10 of them. Nobody likes it. Nobody. You know, just saying.
There are people that like it. Don't you lie. You lie.
Prove it. Prove it. I want
Hot Gravy likes
messages. It. Hot Gravy didn't even play it. I want speak pipes where all you do is talk about your actual real love of flying Pikachu and why. And I want no less than 3,000 words because that's how I want to say it right now. 3,000 words.
3,000 words in 1 minute.
So yeah, I went through and I Mega Evolved. It was kind of cool, and I got invited to a raid, so I took my Mega Blastoise in, and he did all right, but he's still not as good as because whatever raid we went in on, it said Gyarados was one of the recommended ones. Like, well, if Gyarados can go in, Mega Blastoise should be really awesome, and it was okay. I do like the system. Everything is easier, better now. Talked to Dennis Robinson this weekend. And he's saying the same thing, how he liked it, how the candy system is better now because you just pay the one time. Then he found out, and I didn't even think to suggest to him that he should call it in, but he didn't call it in. But then he found out that it doesn't take much. You know, we talked about how there's a downtime in between the Mega Evolve and when you can do it again for free. But I don't remember which one he had Mega Evolved, but it already de-evolved. And he went to check to see, I don't know how long it had been resting, but he went to check to see what it would cost to Mega Evolve it, and it was a fraction of the cost. Let's say it cost $200 candies to do it the first time. It was like 30 candies to wake them up faster than.
Yeah, I'm looking at my Blastoise right now, and it's 36.
Yeah, so much better overall. When you get out of Australia testing and you let us Mega Evolve in the raid room, then I probably will use it more and maybe learn more about it. But overall, the event was fine. I I think it is an improvement. What about you, Joe?
Yeah, no, it seems fine. I think it's funny that after you Mega Evolve, Blastoise it shows up like the avatar of Mega Blastoise is behind my Blastoise right now. It keeps flickering in and out a bit. You see that?
Interesting.
But yeah, so, that looks weird to me. And if you scroll down,
That is a little scary.
Bye. Whoop, whoop.
Wait, why is he disappearing? That is so weird.
Yeah, so for those that are listening via our podcast, which is most of you, I'm scrolling down while I'm on my Blastoise's summary page, and he disappears. Bloop.
This is that rumored crossover from Marvel to Pokemon, where it's the Moon Knight crossover, and that Blastoise, that Mega Blastoise is going, punch him in the throat, rip his windpipe out.
I'm not feeling so good, Mega Charizard.
All right, let's go over to the other experiences, but mine's been similar to yours. Lots of fun battling, and you know what? That is what events are for, in my opinion, to teach you something. And it didn't force us into it. Well, it kind of did, but it gave us a reason to see, okay, what's the big deal about megas? So far, nothing. But it's cool.
How many
people? Other than it's cool. It is cool.
What? Go away. I can't see how many people are in there.
Oh.
Do you see that?
Terry
that is annoying. Did you see that on the screen?
No, I'm trying to actually go to the next experience.
I know you are. But, so I got invited to a Megalodios raid. And it looks like there's plenty in here. But there was a button saying, Mega's available. And it had a little blurb there. But the little blurb was covering the number of people in the raid lobby. I could not ascertain what it was, but I did see that it had 2 digits. I could barely make that out, and so I was like, okay, well, we're good.
I see, though, that Latios and Latios work out at the same gym as Meltan, because that's the most unbalanced swole I have seen since Swoltan came out. I am just saying. So...
Yeah, but look at them. They clearly skipped leg day.
I'm going to swap screen because when I have to look at the screen to look at what you're doing, if I swap screens, it actually makes it look like I'm looking at your screen while you're playing. See, while I'm talking, I can look at your screen while you're playing. But yeah, it's weird. It's cool. Man, they shrink down so much too when you beat them. It's like very disappointing. However, the big thing that I got done this week was I used my gotcha or whatever for a pretty good run. I ended up with a shiny Snubbull that it caught for me. Which is my first shiny Snubbull.
It's your first shiny ever.
Should I evolve it or should I keep it little puppers?
I don't know. I don't think you'll use Granbull that often, so
I don't use anything that often, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, my shiny collection is doing okay. It's doing all right. I was very excited to see that the other day. But let's see what we got here. Terry's first post reminded me because he got a shiny Wolfenstein 3D. I forget what the stupid dog.
Wolfenstein 3D.
The newest dog.
Lycanroc?
No, the newest dog that got released. It's fine. Whatever. I'm moving on. Normally, if I make up a name by the time I'm finished making it up, I will.
Or someone in chat.
I'll remember it, but I can't remember it. But Joe, I see you posted the little GIF there, and
just for you.
I'm too shiny.
I got me a shiny Snubbull.
Shiny.
There we go. I finally got it taken care of, man. Like I said, I would. Kittens and Knives has a great card pull with some shinies of his own.
There. Oh yeah.
And a card I can't even read that looks scary. And
that looks scary. The Umbreon.
Yes. Yeah.
It looks like a vampire or something staring at you in the night.
Because we're looking through some Pinsir's and something else. I can't tell what's in the very front there, maybe. And it's supposed to be this dark. It's a Japanese card. It's supposed to be this dark thing. And that Eevee, that's not a dirty hippie, but vampire hippie Eevee over here is nonplussed. Like,
so
this
one's
scary.
from Interview with a Vampire. No,
Yes.
no, the hippie. So that's got to be Twilight hippie.
And then Kittens and Knives took that shiny Snowcat and it's got it rated and everything. Very nice. I can't zoom in to see what the rating is.
It's a 9.
That's pretty cool. That's 10's the highest, right?
Yeah. So this is a PSA
Wow.
9. And PSA is very credible. There's a bunch of rating companies that have popped up over the last couple of years, but PSA has been around for a long time.
Very nice. More cards. Then outside of cards, you got a shiny Kangas, which I've had a few Kangas raids. Thank you everybody for inviting me on those. And I'll read what he brought here in a second. But I've not gotten a shiny Kangas, but I've gotten a bunch of Kangas candies, so I can mega evolve it. Then Kitten says, I fell asleep with my phone in my hand and on the U1 screen. Woke up to this. And there's a shiny Kangas sitting there.
And not bad on the IVs either. Because it looks like
13, 14, maybe?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me too.
Give me knowing things. He's got another 9 rated card. Very cool. I wonder how much it costs to get that. Because in the comic books, it costs like $100 to get them rated. So I wonder. I'm sure it's not that much.
Prices have skyrocketed actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you back up a couple of years, it would have been like $10 to get a card rated. But from what I'm hearing nowadays, it can be very expensive, especially if you want it back quickly, because people are sending off cards and not getting them back for 6 months or a year if they don't pay for the express.
That's
version.
a long time.
Yeah, they keep cards for a long time.
Well, I mean, when demand is high, that's the thing. Then Mr. Tamborine's got a non-shiny trash kid going on, and it's like, hey, buddy, he's a little too old to put up for adoption. I get it. The way he talked to me, I wanted to put him out for adoption too. But you can't just throw your kids away. Alabama is its own country. I get that. But even there, they frown on throwing your kids in the trash. But I appreciate you. I follow that. But it's actually Tamarine Jr. in Little Shop of Horrors playing a wino who lives in a garbage can. Who uses the word wino anymore? They're called housewives. Just say, King of the Shinies, Nolte. Joe, how many shinies did Nolte bring home? Holy cow.
Yeah, 16 shinies. And so 3 Latios. Was Rockruff what you were trying to think of earlier?
Yes, it was.
So I said Lycanroc. That's its evolved form.
The evolved form, sure.
Shiny Spinarak, and it looks like 6 shiny Kangaskhan, a shiny Chinchou, and a shiny Shieldon. And those are the ones that we can see. But that's not all of them, because that's only 15 of them. So
yeah, he's got a lot more stuff here.
There we go. The next screenshot, it's a shiny Whismur is the last one.
So it's
wow.
Man, Nolte.
And he's already got enough. I mean, look at all the shinies he's got for those megas, but he's already mega evolved a shiny Latios.
Latios. Hey, so you know how Barry
a hundo. That's either. A hundo Latios.
Wow.
I just looked at the search, and it says the last 7 days and 4 stars. Those are hundos. And look at that CP on it when it's mega evolved, 4,801.
Honestly, I get it. The numbers are big, but like the Blastoise is way up there, more than anything else I took into that battle. That the numbers don't always matter. Your typing and everything else matters a lot more. Take it from me, the filthy casual. I'm trying to sit here and figure out, Joe, with all that Nolte has, but he's in Australia, right? So the likelihood of us ever meeting Nolte are slim. I mean, it's possible. You can fly to the United States. At some point, I would absolutely love to fly to Australia. I've got a number of friends there, not just Pokemon people, but other people I'd really love to make a time to go see and see their world and just visit with them. So it is possible, but not likely. However, Barry travels the world all the time. So if I can figure out a way to get, you can't trade it once you've traded it. So we can figure out a way to not to clone them, or I don't know, man. Swap phones. I don't know, but we can maybe get an international trading Pokemon ring going on.
So
right, that's all I'm saying.
It's funny you say that. The original purpose of the Sylph Road subreddit was to facilitate trades around the world. Before they set it up before we even knew if trading was going to be a thing in Pokemon Go.
So,
and
what
then
you're saying is they just need to open up their borders, stop segregating the world, stop putting baby in the corner, and let Rosa Parks trade some shinies.
Shiny.
I'm too shiny.
Shiny Rosa Parks.
So good, Joe. You can have your cookie tonight. You earned it. Oh my god. So all right, discussion of the week. Before we get out, before we hit the break here. Oh yeah, Go Fest. And what are you most excited about? So if you want to pull up the Reddit, I'm pulling up the Spotify's right now.
All right. So it was what part of Go Fest 2022 are you most excited about? And so we've got on the subreddit, that's reddit.com/r/Pokemon Go Podcast. We've got Moose 347. So there's 346 other Moose, but 347 says that I learned my lesson from Johto Tour, and I don't have to spend money on a ticket. That's very true. There is a portion of Go Fest that will be available regardless of whether you have a ticket or not.
Yes.
The special research is going to be locked behind the ticket, but granted, everyone will eventually get that special or a version of that special research because that's what they do. A few months down the line, everyone will get the mythical that was at Go Fest. But there's a bunch of stuff that's unlocked only for ticket holders as well. So,
yeah.
But if you don't have it, that doesn't mean don't play during Go Fest. You still want to play because there's still some special stuff out there.
Yeah. But, I'd say this is one time I'm always going to lean in and go, every experience I've had paying for this ticket has been a huge increase in the enjoyment of the game. So I'm just saying it's worth it. But you know what? If it's not for you, it's not for you. What else did they say on the Reddit?
We have Budget Bar 1123 says, my normal routine is this. Number 1, buy the ticket. Number 2, get super hyped in the lead up. Number 3, be really disappointed with the shiny rates. Number 4, promise not to buy an event ticket again. Number 5, forget. Number 6, before forget. I don't think there was supposed to be a number on this last one. Number 5, forget before the next event happens.
Yeah, that's about right. That seems about right.
So we had a source for it last week and we ran out of time, but apparently, depending on which news source you looked at, we're just going to cover this real quick. There has been contradicting statements from Niantic regarding the shiny rates. So in one of the announcements, and this is all directly from Niantic, either from an announcement, from a tweet, or from a picture that they've put out there, either on a blog or whatever. So number 1, they say, during event hours, you'll have increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon in the wild when using incense. Your chances will be better on Saturday than on Sunday. And this is specifically for ticket holders, all of these. And then the next one says, during event hours, you'll have an increased chance of encountering a shiny Pokemon in the wild and when using incense. Your chances will be better on Saturday than on Sunday. Which, again, that makes sense because if I remember correctly, Saturday is focused on catching, whereas Sunday is going to be focused on raiding. At least that's what they've done in the past. Time. Yeah. And then the third statement was increased chance of encountering certain shiny Pokemon during event hours on Saturday. And so they've announced it 3 different ways, and their conjunctions have changed in the different announcements. But basically, they're saying if you want shinies, you need to go ham on Saturday.
Which we will. And here's what I take away.
Thunder Muffins has his own announcement.
Oh, I see that.
That you get more shinies from the bottom of a Slurpee cup than you do in Pokemon Go.
That's because of the sugar rush makes you see stars. But you're not wrong. I will absolutely love diving more into the bottom of a Slurpee. But what I take away from that headline, Joe, is that we did more saying you're full of crap, Niantic, than the task force ever did. Just saying. So
yeah, I mean the task force they made it, they hyped it up. The task force, they set it up as just a PR stunt to get people to shut up. That's what they did.
Yep.
To be completely,
I agree.
To completely blunt, because they've literally done nothing, and I haven't heard anything about the task force since that first little tidbit trying to shut down the Hear Us Niantic movement.
Yeah, and I guess it worked. You know, it's hard to tell. Honestly, it is hard to tell if it worked because the way our society works, online especially, is we live in the 5 minutes of now, and then our goldfish brain blips. Do you realize there's still a war going on in Ukraine? Yeah, because I haven't heard crap about it in like 3 weeks, but there's still a war going on in Ukraine. That's how society works. It's not right. So yeah,
and that's assuming that it ever gets to the point where we hear about it. There's a ton of stuff that goes on in the world that we just never hear about.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So anyway, all that negativity being said, we did more. That's all I'm saying. What else? What else do they have?
So that's it for the discussion over on our subreddit. What do they have over on Spotify?
We got a lot. I just involved the Rockruff. So there's that. Zachman says, so of course the question is, what part of Go Fest of 2022 are you most excited about? Zachman, not Rock. I called Zachman Rockruff. Zachman says, getting a second Axew, a first Tropius. My best friends will actually already be in town from Missouri, so you know that these bros will be the best you ever know. So that is awesome.
That makes the event more than the event itself. Being able to play with people, it makes the event just 10 times better.
I agree.
I'm not talking about playing with randos, which is what Niantic wants us to do.
Friends.
Yeah, playing with actually people that you know. Because I mean, even at Go Fest, you're walking around. It's just a herd of people, of bodies moving. You don't care about the other bodies that are moving around, except the people that you're there with. Yeah.
We are both really big dudes, and we wear really bright shirts with our logos, and nobody even wants to make eye contact, much less go, that's a really cool logo. What does that mean, Pokemon Go Podcast?
Except, I don't know if that was the year you were there or the year that I was by myself, but there was a gal, I think her name was Miss Mystic or something like that. She's a Blanche cosplayer. She cosplays as the leader of Team Mystic, and she came up to me. I think it was the year that you were. Well, no, because I think it was the year that we were together.
Now. Anyway, tell the story.
But no, she came up to us, wanted to get a picture with us and whatnot, and asked us about our podcast, and saw that we had the media badge.
I think that might have been the first year you were there, because I don't remember. I remember Queen Anna, there's some young lady that was in our community, and we met her one year. I think that was the first year I went. So anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, it's always good. But my point is, so cool. One person came up and said something, and I mean, we speak to people. Nobody at these festivals want to be with randos. So yes, ship in your friends from out of state. That's how that works. Slippy and Bonbon says, get shinies. Strauss Thomas 80 says, thank you, by the way, for these new names and interacting with us. We absolutely appreciate it. You're the best. It's really cool. Strauss Thomas 80 says, looking forward to catching Pokemon I haven't caught yet, as I'll be touring around different towns in the northeast of England. Rumor has it there is a Hundo Bulbasaur on the 11 Candler close. I hope I said that right. I think that's, I don't. That sounds like a road. I don't know what it is. But Hundo Bulbasaur is what they're looking for. B says shiny XU, all in caps. Sam Burtis says, "Hi fellas, can't wait for Pokemon Go Fest. My first one. Just looking to have fun, sitting down with the boys, sipping a few brewskis, and catching some Pokemon. See, Joe, I need better friends. You won't drink brewskis. You won't do that with me. And that's. Can you imagine though? Let's get serious here, everybody, for just a second. Put my youth pastor voice on. Can you imagine Terry and I in the middle of the Chicago heat or anywhere drinking beer and playing Pokemon Go? That would not go well for us. But Sam Burtis, that's the way you go, man. That's awesome. Pokemon Master says, will you guys talk about next episode if Rayquaza will be in the 2022 Go Fest? We will try. We'll ask guys we come out of the break here. And missing number real, Tropius and the new Pokemon. I like catching new Pokemon. That's me all day. I don't need 100 Tropius. I just want to catch one new one. You know? Dig it. So if you ever want to go back and listen to this podcast and go read those yourself, they are pinned to the last episode. And we'll see about Rayquaza here in just a second. But Joe, it's time for that break. And yet another little surprise for you.
Go away, Pikachu's jukebox. Don't.
Well, that didn't work at all. That's supposed to be the whole 90s. Don't go away. Pikachu's shoebox is coming up next. And somehow it didn't come over. Right. So yeah, we're back. What the heck?
Go away, Pikachu's jukebox.
Wow, it stops and then repeats. That's weird. So I've got to redo that one. Really, it was just for tonight. Who knows? But I thought it was fun. Smuts King #1 fan. I don't know what the heck that is. Sorry if I'm not trying to butcher your name. I'm also known as Jacob Fucker the Rich, or sometimes Jacob the Second. I'm a major German merchant, mining entrepreneur, banker. All right, good for you. Let's see what happens here. Oh no, he didn't catch them all. So,
he caught all the band hammers.
He did. So okay, all right. I do have a song for us to come back into. So let me get this one right here. Turn it down and put a marker in. Nope. That's not the one I wanted. This one.
We gotta rap some Pokemon. You just do the singing. I'll take care of the hard part. Let's get it on. I want to be the best there ever was. To beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cause. Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Pharaoh, Pidgey, King Jolteon, Dragonite.
That's just you, Joe. While I was
Catch
getting
him,
the
catch
shiny,
him, gotta catch him all. Sorry.
while I was getting the shiny song done, I was like, I'll look for some new Pokemon stuff, and that popped up. So that was just for you, man. All right. So I don't know if we have the answer for this, Joe, but Rayquaza could show up at any raid theoretically, but I haven't heard anything about him being at.
Now read the question again.
Go fast. If Rayquaza, they're asking us if we'll talk about if Rayquaza will be in the 2022 Go Fest. I have no idea.
It's not part of the announcement. It's not part of the leak. That being said,
they don't talk to us, even though they should.
Yeah. They used to send me emails ahead of time before they would announce something. They stopped doing that. They were like, screw you guys.
You're not on the force. Get out.
I think it's because they used to send me stuff about Ingress and some of the other games too, and I was like, you realize I just covered Pokemon Go, right? And it was about
that's your problem.
It was a few months after that they were like, no, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I messed up by asking them why they were sending me emails about the other games.
Delete or archive is your best friend, man.
I know. Mistakes were made. So in the official announcement which I mean just mirrored the
what
leak.
In the Go Gadget hell is this?
What?
This white dog with ears that fly and a green mohawk and green feet. And what is that new
Is it
Pokemon?
a Pokemon?
It's on this announcement for Berlin.
I haven't looked at the announcement for both.
His ears look like moose antlers.
Moose.
Hey, he's trying to steal my haircut. I do not take kindly to that. I thought you were rolling into the Berlin thing. My bad.
So that is a form of Shaman. So Shaman's going to be at GoFest. That is... Which form of Shaman is it? Sky form. That's Sky form of Shaman.
Okay.
Shaman looks like a little hedgehog type thing.
It looks like somebody sneezed on a paper and just drew lines around it.
All right.
I mean, you're gonna know that shadow if you don't have to evolve it into that form. You're gonna know that shadow. There's no other shadow like it, unless
you're not
Pokemon.
gonna see the shadow. It's not gonna be available in the wild. It's a mythical Pokemon that's first appearing at GoFest.
Well, then you educated me. Moving on.
And I mean, it's been a number of years, but Shaman in the TCG was crucial for a lot of strategies. And so Shaman cards were very sought after for quite some time. I don't know if I'm assuming they've shifted away from Shaman at this point, but I don't keep up with the TCG. So I could be completely wrong. Shaman. But yeah.
So Berlin on sale now.
Yeah, so tickets for the in-person Berlin one, which is happening July 1st through July 3rd. That is the first stop on the in-person GoFest events. Those tickets are on sale, and they have announced. Let's see, general admission is, I don't know what that currency symbol is, but 25 whatevers. Probably. And early access tickets. So they've done this in the past for those
euros. That's a euro.
Okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, so 25 euros, or if you want the early access, which I'd have to look, but generally it just gives you a few extra hours that you can start the event a little early, because that's what early access for GoFest a few years ago did for us, is we were able to go in a little bit early. But yeah, I'm not seeing I'm looking for the asterisk, because it's got asterisks next to it, but where's the fine print? Where's the fine print?
Down at the very bottom, add-on bonuses. Okay, so there's add-on bonuses that are active from July 1st to July 3rd. Only be active inside the location indicating your ticket. Oh, so there's a Raid Lover add-on for 10 euros. It grants up to 12 in-person raid passes total each day for spinning the photo discs.
Wow, so they're really trying to hype up the add-ons.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, it comes with a decent amount, but 10 euros is a lot. That's more. I think that's more than $10. Or maybe it's a little less than $10. But 12 passes, 5,000 XP for every raid you complete successfully. It's 6 additional candies and 3 additional candy XLs after catching Pokemon in 5-star raids. Critical hatch add-on, another 10 euros. Hatch eggs in a quarter of the normal distance. It does not stack. And earn double the XP, double the candy, double the Stardust for hatch. But no, I do not see where the asterisk is. I thought add-ins would be the asterisks, but I don't see it.
Yeah, although it does later say early access tickets grant access to the event experience from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time.
Okay, so 11 a.m. is the regular access.
Yeah, so again, just a couple hours extra. Although, being summer, those couple of extra hours in the morning, that's when the temperature is going to be a lot nicer. Just saying.
Yeah, so, we got it early. We slowed down when it got hot. So
yeah. So yeah, around lunchtime we're like, and then
it's a 3-day event as well.
Yeah, I noticed that July 1st through the 3rd.
And it sounds like your ticket lets you do all 3 days. I can't tell that it doesn't. It doesn't say one way or the other here. I guess when you go buy a ticket, you'll find out. And they lie. Joe, they are lying.
And they lie.
Can you guess what they lied blatantly about in this announcement?
What did they lie blatantly about?
Meet your favorite creators at our autograph session.
It's true.
I didn't get a phone call. Did you, Joe?
Yeah, we're not going to be there, so
We're not going to be there.
clearly second best. Yeah, so again, we don't want people to get confused. Actual Go Fest. So this is the in-person add-on or whatever you want to call these, where they're doing the extra stuff. The global Go Fest is June 4th and 5th, but the Berlin in-person one is July 1st through July 3rd at Britzer Garten.
I would love to go to that. Not gonna lie.
I mean, it's not October, but I guess July will do.
For you, any month will do. And honestly, I don't think I can last at Oktoberfest in Germany. I don't drink that much. I talk a much bigger game than I drink. So but I would love to visit Germany. I'd love to go there with Tony. He could show us around. That'd be awesome. All right. May content update. We got Community Day. We got Tapu Fini and a mega moment. I mean, this is a bad name. It's just a bad name. I don't know what it is. I'm not crapping on what it is. It's a bad name. A mega moment. That's what I have after my coffee in the mornings. Oh, look at this. We got Geodude coming in May, which I think we already knew.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yeah. So Mega Moment is a Mega Evolution is getting a Mega update. Pokemon that can Mega Evolve in Pokemon Go are going to appear more frequently in the wild until Sunday, May 1st. That's not an upcoming event, buddy. I mean, I'm not super sharp on my dates and times. I don't pay attention as much as maybe I should. But
I mean,
today is Cinco de Mayo.
Technically, it was posted on the 29th, but yeah, no, we missed the boat on that one.
Yeah, because this is how much Niantic hates it. We speak so much truth here. Niantic tried to take us down and box us out. They make sure they posted stuff after we finished our show. So yeah, okay. So that did happen. We played through that Mega Kangaskhan.
Yeah, no, we're currently in the Pokemon Air Adventures. Set your sights on the sky. So that's the these are the first megas first legendaries you can Mega Evolve, the Latios and Latios. We talked about them a little bit already.
Yeah, I would like to get enough candies to get that. And here's the interesting thing. In this game, we got Mega Candies that look like shark teeth. In my Marvel game, they've introduced a new currency that looks like shark teeth. And when I go from one game to the other, I can't keep track of what I've collected on what. It screws me up a little bit.
So you just got to collect all the shark teeth.
Got to catch them all. Water Festival. Look out for a surge of water types from May 12th to May 20th, which is interesting. That I wondered, the Rhode Island does a water fire as well. That's a festival that they light this brilliant on the river right there in Providence. They light this these torches and whatnot. I've seen it's hard to describe it without watching it. It's gorgeous, but I wonder if that has anything not for Pokemon, but just in general in the world. If like this is the water festival time of the year or something, I don't know. And then Alola to Alola, is that like saying hello and goodbye in the same word?
Probably.
All right, from Wednesday, May 25th to Tuesday, May 31st. Celebrate and look back at all the adventures trainers have had this year with Pokemon found in Alola. Okay. Then we got Therius Form Landorus. We got Tapu Fini coming Tuesday, May 10th and May 25th. To the end of the month, we got all the Tapus from Wednesday the 25th to June 1st. We got Coco, Lele, Bulu, Fini.
And Tapu Pupu.
I'm 13. So we did the Mega Kangas. Now we're in the Mega Latios and Latios, which, by the way, they're shiny. Looks exactly the same. That's weird.
Not quite.
Okay, I'm not going to zoom in on my screen. I'm looking at this announcement at the circles that they put on that are the size of a quarter on the screen. They look okay. A slight shade of purple.
Yeah, they're mega. So their mega forms are purple. Their shiny mega forms are green, but their normal forms are different colors. So
That's what I'm saying, Joe.
yeah.
You just said what I said. Phil, come take this fool out for me and join me. Come on, man.
Where's he going to take me out? I mean, he's going to treat me to a nice dinner. Bad daddies.
Because, he fits into that category. He does it. I couldn't even say it straight. He does it. He's such a good dad. I can't even make jokes about that. All right. Mega Blastoise from May 10th to May 25th. So that's coming up. Shiny, perhaps.
Shiny.
Wednesday the 25th of the 1st, we got Mega Altaria with a shiny available. Then basically just repeating everything we just read. Grimer is going to be in the breakthrough research encounters. I've already knocked out one for this month. In our spotlight hours, we've already missed Wingull. Okay, Numel. It's good. Numel.
Me.
The most
Carp.
difficult and frustrating
Fish to
Pokemon
walk
in the game. Fish to walk, exactly. Magikarp is going to hit. Congratulations, everybody. That's what you need, because walking that dude for 400 candies is almost impossible.
That just seems like the bonus for that week, or for that spotlight hour, is 2 times experience for evolving Pokemon. It seems like a slap in the face, considering Magikarp takes 200 or 400. Yeah, 400 candies to evolve. I mean, granted, you probably got plenty of other stuff to evolve if you're going to be doing it, but still, I'm like,
that's not the point, right? You're trying to. I get you. I don't follow the reasoning on some of these, but it's okay. I mean, free is free. We're not complaining. It's just
they're like, what can we do? That's the most ironic thing ever.
Yeah.
And then May 4th is
you catch. Wait. The most ironic thing would be to catch Magikarp, but then get Mega candies for like Rhydon or something that didn't even have a Mega Evolve. that would be hilarious to me.
Mega Caterpie. Actually, does Butterfree have a Mega? I know that Beedrill does. I don't know. It's a Mega Butterfly.
We got Seals, we got 2x Stardust, and it could be shiny. Pick a Peck is 2x XP for catching, and that makes all the sense in the world. Now we got some hats. I'm not gonna lie, the Gloomy hat, kind of cool looking the way they shined it up.
The Goomy hat.
Yeah, I said Gloomy, didn't I?
Yep.
But the Noibat, not Noibat, the Dino.
You love it. You can't even see your eyes or anything. And it makes you look
weird.
like alfalfa.
It does. Gosh, Darla. I'm not Darla. I can't see. I don't know.
The He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Unfortunately, you're still a member. Buddy,
man.
so a Buddy Widget. Okay, Buddy Widget will be available in early May. No set date. You'll have an option to add a widget to your device's home screen so you can keep track of your buddy Pokemon. What do you think about that, Joe?
I'm just saying they're trying to walk a Snorlax. That's not going to go so well.
Yeah, I mean, I walk more than Snorlax, and I'm not quite getting 5,000 steps in a day. So I'm just saying.
I mean, it's good to be able to see the buddies that you've had at a glance. That's fine.
I mean, like anything else, I'll play with it, see what it's like in the real world, and how it works with my gameplay.
You'll look at it once and then never look at it again.
I can't say for sure. I mean, likelihood is high, right? I mean, it's much more likely that I'm going to do that than catch a shiny, but you never know. I mean, some of the features, I don't know. It sounds kind of dumb. Ended up being okay, so there we go. Of course, we know about Mega Latias and I hate this graphic. I hate this graphic so much. So you got the twins, Wonder Twins power activated here, right? Which still bugs me that you made two different Pokemon the same. You had to wedge in Pikachu with his blue farts and no flying class. I mean, what is Pikachu? Spirit Air? I don't understand what's going on here.
Hoi, 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 hoi.
Too much? Not enough? Do you understand, Joe?
Pikachu with the blue farts. The Air Adventures.
Now, does allow to have 2 new powers or attacks.
Mist
rather, for
Ball and Luster Purge. So Latios will have Mist Ball, and Latios will have Luster Purge. Yeah, I mean they're almost identical. I mean, Mist Ball lowers the opposing opponent's attack, whereas Luster Purge lowers their defense. And I kind of wonder. So that's just for trainer battles. I was going to say, if you're doing raids, does that lower it for everybody? And then I remembered that the special effects don't actually impact raids, which is a shame because stuff like this could make raids have a lot more depth to them as far as strategies go.
Yeah.
But
I'm curious for those who do PvP, how much these effects work for you. That's what, because Joe and I don't do PvP. We'd love for you to call in, use our Speak Pipe tab, and tell us, where you've used. So this isn't I don't think this is, I know we've talked about it. That's why my brain's not sure. This isn't the first power put in, like lowers a Pokemon attack or whatever. So I'm curious to see on the other ones if you've used them in PvP. You know what? Maybe that's the question of the week. If you've used a powered Pokemon where it lowers, fill in the blank, right? The defense, the attack, whatever. How does it work for you? How well does it actually work in the game, or is it just lip service?
Well, and even if you do, so in PvP you have the shields, so you're not going to get lowered if you get the shields. But even if you do get through and they happen to survive, I think all they have to do is switch their Pokemon and it resets any of those status effects. So,
well, you got your chance next week, everybody. You can leave a Speak Pipe. You can talk about it on Spotify, or you can hit our Reddit page and educate us on your experiences. They've tweaked some of the colors in Pokemon now that they've actually improved the colors. I mean, it's brighter, it's clearer, it's a lot of refinement. It's a positive. But they've done it so much. I hadn't seen Psyduck in forever until right now because he's more in the wild. Right now, his color to me has changed so much. I'm like, is that a shiny Psyduck on the map? It looks so different.
shiny Psyduck is blue.
I knew it wasn't the same color, but he used to be more of a dark orange, it feels like, on the game, in Pokemon GO Podcast.
Well, it could be your new phone. I mean, it's not super new, but
yeah, with the refresh rates, maybe.
Yeah, because remember we did toggle that switch. I mean, this was many months ago, but to make it so that Pokemon Go syncs its refresh rate with your phone's default refresh rate, and it made everything a little crisper and everything.
You absolutely could be it. There's definitely been a lot of changes and growth there. And if you're lucky, you might counter a wild Charizard. And wild encounter. You might encounter a wild Charizard or even a shiny. Can you imagine, Joe, an actual shiny wild Charizard on the map? I mean, would you tell it was shiny? You probably wouldn't see it shiny. Would you?
You wouldn't see it on the map, no.
Well, as soon as you jump in, you'd see it. Okay, yes. Yeah. But still, that'd be cool. And then Mantine. I haven't seen Mantine in forever. So then there's time research, focus on catching Pikachu and flying type Pokemon. Yeah, I know. I ranted about that when we started the show. Thanks for reminding me. Then the raids, we got 3 stars. We got Lapras coming back with shiny, Togekiss and Charizard with shiny, and Megas has got the Latios and Latios. Eggs, we got Togepi, Mantike, which I need, Emolga, which I need. I think I have a Noibat, though. I think I might have a Noibat, but that's going to be in the 7Ks. Your field I'm going to avoid. God, I can't. Oh, my God, you got me, Niantic. You got me. I was going to say, I'm going to avoid doing researches during this time, but because of Flying Pikachu. Don't care. I do not want that popping out of my research. However, Emolga is there. I need an Emolga. So, duo and Swablu is okay too.
I need to make a list of the ones whenever you say, I need a... Because we were sitting at dinner during Community
Actually,
Day.
I have an Emolga. I lied, so I might not do any of that.
And that's what happened half the time when we were at dinner, too.
Well, some of us.
I need this. Yeah. Wait, No, I don't really need that because I just need to evolve it.
And I need to evolve. I need to get on my evolve game and make it work. That's why I gave Rockruff some candies today, and got me the emo werewolf. Now, so everyone's blah blah. New stickers, which aren't horrible. I mean, the stickers are actually getting better. I still don't see the point. I don't necessarily care, but I will say from an artistic standpoint, the stickers are improving every time they put out a new set. All right, looky, how two Mega Latios. All right, Rice. Like, I felt like there's gonna be something more, like a punchline to that. Oh, who brought me my graphic? I love it. Listen up.
You didn't write down who brought the graphic? How
I did
dare
copy everything
you?
ever. Nope.
How
I bet you it's Alberto. He usually is the one who brings me the graphic.
So the graphic was submitted by these all shifted. Who it was? It was El Gringo Suave.
That's what I meant. I said Alberto. I meant El Gringo Suave. One of the L. They're cousins.
One of the L's.
They're looking like. But yeah, thank you. I love these graphics. All right, sum this up. What's the best bet to beat these?
All right, so they are Dragon Psychic type. So you're going to want to use Dragon moves, Ghost moves, Dark moves, Ice moves, Fairy moves, or Bug moves.
So I was wondering if they were stabbed with Psychic in there or not. Got it.
Yeah, so, Rayquaza is always a safe bet. Any of your high Dragon type, really any of your Dragon type Pokemon, because Dragons tend to be pretty strong, so that's going to be good. And then there's Dialga, or as they put the note here, thick as ever.
Thick as ever.
Yeah. And then they've got some of the ghost types.
Who's the red winged dragon there? That's not Judge Drudge, is it?
Why am I blanking on his
Because you've been around
name?
me too long?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's blue and come on, everybody. Don't even look. Just tell us. Blue with red wings.
Salamence. That's what I'm looking for.
All right. It says outrageously powerful.
Outrageously powerful. Because you're supposed to use Outrage. That's the move.
I've got a shiny Salamence with Outrage. And it did not recommend I use it the other day. Maybe because the CP is 802, perhaps?
802?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to power that up if you want to use it.
I'm working on it. Don't mind me. I'm just watching. Keep going.
All right. But yeah, basically just if you've got enough people, but again, like we said, if it's Latios, you need 7 to be safe. If it's Latios, you need 8 to be safe. So in general, have 8. It's going to be a hard fight if you've got 6 or fewer people. So, yeah.
So now his CP is 3202. It's much better now.
There you go. You finally powered something up.
So I love these. It's, you know what, Joe? I caught that. They've got the Mega Teosis, if you will. Lotties, if you will. I don't know. I don't know which one this is. You don't either. The other is good too. So Megas can help. But yeah, you were dead on the money, Joe. I don't think you'd read this first. Maybe you have, but you said 8 was safe, and you nailed the number. 8 and 7 there.
Yeah, no, I had read it first.
All right, you still passed it on. Good man.
Because I was curious, because technically this is a new tier. So Mega Raids in the past have been tier 5 raids. These are tier 6 because they're Mega Legendary raids. Yeah.
And it should be tough. I don't mind going in and having it wipe out easily. But if I really wanted to get more experience out of the game, I want it to push back on me, make it a little bit harder, make me earn it. They should, quote fingers, be tough.
But the implication also is here, if you don't have at least 2 people physically there, there's a very good chance you're not going to have enough people, even with the air support.
You're right.
So you got to have that consideration as well. So.
And Joe, it looks like you tried to find the graphics for my car here for our last headline.
The graphics for your car. So no, this graphic that was posted by Ruip on our subreddit. Again, that's reddit.com/r/Pokemon GO Podcast. If you want to put your own sources out there, like
Thank you,
Ruip, Ruip and El Gringo Suave, then you can. So yeah, so this is I'm horrible with cars, so I don't even know what kind of car that is. It looks like a nice enough car.
It's a Dodge something or other.
But it's got a Snorlax decal on the back window, and it has a custom license plate that says Snorlax as well.
And what's the frame say?
Certified Pokemon Master.
He must have sold a couple of his cards to buy that car. I'm just saying. So that's very cool.
I mean, if you've got a first edition base set Charizard, it only take one card to get that.
All right, man. We are running short on time, so we're just gonna jump right to
take me to church.
We already did that.
This is Cheeky Nashville, and I got a question for Joe. What time is it, brother?
It is time for random trivia. And this week I'm going to talk about Shaman, the gratitude Pokemon. As Charles discovered tonight, it has two different forms, the land form and the sky form. The land form is just grass type. The sky form is grass flying type. But yeah. So Shaman's sky form will revert into and remain in its land form during the night or when frozen in the main series games. We'll see if they'll probably just give us the different forms and not have any changes on them.
We get a frou-frou dog that turns into other different frou-frou dogs.
That's true. So anyways... the Diamond Pokedex entry says, it lives in flower patches and avoids detection by curling up to look like a flowering plant. It's it's basically a little
it's a little hedgehog.
Yeah, a flower hedgehog. And its shiny form, I kind of wish it was Sonic blue instead of like a
nice
a teal color.
Nice. But
it's not. I wish it was a Sonic blue. But yeah. Shaman's sky form has a different cry than its land form. So most Pokemon, even with different forms, have the same cry. And so a cry in the game is like when you encounter them, the noise they make, the 16-bit noise they make in the Game Boy game. I mean, it gets bigger anyway. Anyway, Shaman is based off of a hedgehog. And a lot of people have made comparisons to it and a Chia Pet. If you remember Chia Pets from the 90s.
It's a Chia.
Half the people in our audience were like, what's a Chia Pet? Google it. Google it. Or ask your parents. And then its sky form looks like some combination of a terrier and a reindeer.
Dude, I got a Chia Pet right there. I got a Deadpool Chia Pet right there.
You know, I don't think it might barely be in frame on the
in the circle, yeah.
Yep. In the circle of life. So Shaman is Shemayim is Hebrew for heaven. Shaman apparently also sounds like a Chinese name, a word that I'm not going to try to pronounce, for thanks. So it's almost like it's like praying to heaven-ish is its inspiration, kind of, maybe. But it could also be derived from, I don't know what language that is, but Haranazumi for hedgehog. Basically, Shaman is all over the place as far as the name comes from. There's not a complete obvious answer to it, but yeah, good old Shaman, good old little terrier hedgehog Chia Pet. But yeah, it'll be available for GoFest and have fun. Kittens and High Fives is here live. Hello.
And that's the end of the show. Thanks everybody for tuning in. It almost is.
Just about.
But no, that's very, very cool.
Yep. And if you wanted to have your voice or opinions known on the show, you can email us, show@PokemonGoPodcast.com, or to submit your voice via SpeakPipe, go to PokemonGoPodcast.com. There is a green SpeakPipe button on the right-hand side. As long as you've got internet and a microphone, it should work. Go, and I've plugged this a bunch, but Reddit is reddit.com/r/Pokemon Go Podcast. You can interact with the discussion of the week. What is the discussion of this next week, Charles?
My very long and weird worded version of if you PvP and you've used Pokemon that have the reduces attack or reduces offense, how well does that work? Does it really matter for the Teos twins going on with their megas with the new attacks?
So how impactful are the status moves in PvP?
See, that's why you get paid the little bucks.
And so that will be on our Spotify, or you can find it on Reddit. Again, reddit.com/r/Pokemon Go Podcast. I've only said that about 12 times tonight, so, it's good. You can find us on Twitter at Pokemon Go Pod. You can find us Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/Pokemon Go Podcast. You can catch us on your podcatchers wherever you're at, or if you want to watch the VOD of the stream, you can go to youtube.com/Pokemon Go Podcast, and that will be posted usually actually before the podcast actually gets posted, to be honest. It posts about 24 hours after our live stream. And in addition, I mentioned this last week, but there's 2 episodes of my Pokemon Legends Arceus playthrough that have been posted there as well. So if you wanted to see that and see me definitely out of my element, because Pokemon Legends Arceus is very different from most of the main series games. So yeah, but it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. You can find me on Twitter at Joseph_Ard. Where can they find you, Charles?
You can find me calling out all the awesome names here on Twitch. So Erica_Finber, Kittens and High Fives, Lurks, Ninatella, Civilian on Base, VOByKurt, and Sony PlayStations is now following us, Joe. And you can find me One EMS. We are One EMS across all social media. I've been doing daily videos there. Yes, a lot of it has to do with EMTs, EMS, ambulance life, but a lot of it also has to do with what I want to talk about and leadership and other things like that. Of course, anything else is Charles McFall or Rock Out of Podcasting. And I'm about to go do From the Helicarrier with Hot Gravy himself, Ninatella. Joe, we all need to tune in next week to hear somebody say,
Shaman.
Nice. Nice.